You may have heard the term floating floors before. The basic idea is to acoustically isolate your floor from the existing structure. It would be nice to hang your studio on springs inside the current structure, but that's not practical at the grassroots level. There is a professional solution by Mason Industries that's affectionately called the hockey puck. This solution is designed to hold the weight of a poured concrete floor. But at the expense of 4 inches of ceiling height, in my situation, ceiling height is a premium, so this wouldn't work for me. The more I thought about it, the more I figured that my particular needs could be met by using actual hockey pucks. They're also made of neoprene, just like the Mason Industries solution, but I would only lose 1 inch of ceiling height. While actual hockey pucks may not have the resilience necessary for maximum acoustic isolation, they do fit my acoustic plan. Remember, I'm not going for total acoustic isolation. I'm hoping to get some isolation, but my main concern here is that I'm building in a basement, and neoprene is impervious to water. So if there's a flood, the water will go underneath the studio rather than cause a major catastrophe. I think it's important at this point to mention that you need to make sure that your solutions work within your existing building. We're building heavy walls, and if you're not on the ground floor, you should consult with a structural engineer to make sure that your studio won't collapse your building. I'm using 3/4 inch tongue and groove plywood for the subfloor. The tongue and groove method will provide extra stability in that the floor will be all one piece of wood. We'll hold the pucks in place with construction glue and a screw that is long enough to go through the subfloor and into the puck, but not long enough to go through the puck and into the concrete floor of the existing structure. We need to support the floor with hockey pucks every square foot. I tried gluing the pucks to the plywood and then turning them over and putting them into place, but I'd have to wait for the glue to completely dry before I could install the floor. I felt this would take too much time, and there would still be a possibility that the pucks could fall off during installation. The next idea was to grid out the floor with blue line chalk. This gives me an indication of where to place the pucks. Then we can draw the same grid on the subfloor pieces so we'll know where to place the screws to hold the pucks in place. I placed a piece of concrete expansion joint to isolate the subfloor from the wall of the existing structure. Then I placed the pucks on the floor, applied the glue, and dropped the floor into place. The pucks will be flush against the wall side of the subfloor, but if you can pull them out halfway on each seam and on the corners, this provides better stability for these connections. Then we can go to each point where there's a puck, place a screw in it and hold it in place, and you're done.